What's going on, YouTube? It's Donnie B all day. So, today, I think, well, I still got some sunshine left outside, so I think today's a day we give this thing a ride. This is the ADV Tactical Pitboss 2. Andre DeVillis. He just is awesome. So basically today is the use it video. If you want to know what this is, what it's made of, what the specs are, where to find it, whatever, follow the link below, and that's the part 1 video is down there. This video, let's go test this thing. All right, I figure we'll get it outside, get a good look at it in the light, make sure everything is off of it. Man, kind of the light. I'm in a little bit of shade right here. Oh, look at this. Look at this. So the transition from the green to black, you can't feel that. That's all. It feels like just one solid piece. This thing isn't just beautiful, but it's built like a freaking tank. I mean, look at this freaking knife, man. And it's huge. We're going to do a little side-by-side in a second of another big knife that it would compare to, right? And go along with. So I'm going to show you real quick what we're looking at. But man, this thing is insane. So there we have the ADV, right? And here we're going to put next to it is, if I could pop it open, the Cold Steel 4 Max. One thing you're going to notice is that the ADV Tactical knife, I'm going to give them a good side-by-side here, is bigger. It's just bigger. It's funny though, because it has a bigger blade than the 4 Max. This will give you a good idea about the size of it. It has a bigger blade. 4 Max has got that crazy long handle. But I mean, a lot of people know the size of the 4 Max. You know what you're looking at. You know what you're looking at when you get into that. A lot of people have no idea on this. Now, this is a lot lighter, too. It's just awesome. So, let's start with some 4-foot gravity drops. Boop. Check that bite just from a natural gravity drop, and that's actually pretty good. Boop. It's actually really good. I didn't do any kind of test on the sharpness yet, but well, that didn't take very long. Let's see, before they all blow away. I mean, I literally just shaved smooth. Man, this thing. So over at ADV Tactical, I remember I tested the Box Butcher as well. Whatever he sells comes sharp. Everything he sells just comes sharp. Let's give it 1/2-inch nylon rope. I think you guys are in there in the camera. Give it a nice push cut, and voila, it just tears right through. This thing is super, super dope. Couple hard downward throws. Bam. Bam. So I want to see, look at the lock did not deploy. Lock on, lock off. That's what I'm talking about. That lock is nice and sturdy. So you remember when I did one of the Cold Steel knives, on the throw, every single time I made impact going this way, the lock shifted. This one, it's a hard click in and out. That doesn't happen. No worries. How is that lock? No worries, no movement, nothing. I know it's hard to tell, but I actually bang that pretty hard. I'm a big dude. Even those little swings are pretty hard. That lock wasn't going anywhere. It is so comfortable in the hand. So comfortable. All right, so we got the fuel line, the nylon infused fuel line, and what we want to do is just give it a nice cut, and it is so freaking smooth. Let's slice and dice up this rubber here, and it's just so immaculate. I mean, I freaking love it. It's my new favorite knife, but my new favorite folder. Right here, this thing is super, super awesome, just amazing. Let's give it a try. Remember, folding knives aren't generally good for chopping on things like this on this test, but I had no doubt this was just going to do it. Now it is complex grind, right? You have a compound, you have your hollow, and your flat grind. That is for cutting things like that. This one is going to be for whittling and things like that, so I can just wiggle out this nylon rope, and on that hollow grind where it's super sharp, it will be just excellent for that. Let's bring you guys in close. We're gonna have to probably go to a nice sunnier spot, but let's see, this is a nice piece of harder wood, so let's see if we can't get, oh, those are super tight curls. That is a super, super tight curl. These are the kind of things that you can get a fire started with absolutely no problem. I'm going to show you the up close of those because those are tight. I could do this to that stick all day long and get those, and I'm telling you, that is how you light a fire, by making stuff like that happen. Man, that chops like a freaking fixed blade. That one good thing about this hook, not one good thing, it obviously has multiple good things, it's good for that, but I'm able to choke down and my hand isn't going anywhere. I mean, not anywhere. Oh, let's do the tire stab right here. Oh, I shortened it. There we go. I gave it a short shot on that first one. Ugh, just sweet. I really, really love this knife, man. This was like one of those just instant fall in love, like love at first knife type things. Let's go test the plastic netting that seems to destroy so many knives. This thing is so sweet. If you have a chance to pick one of these up, the Pitboss 2 is the one that's available now. That's what this is. It's just crazy good. The grinds on it are just beautiful. All right, so let's see, plastic netting. Wow, easy going on the plastic netting. And I love the plastic netting test because of the fact that it has A, made a bunch of knives look stupid, and B, it has destroyed some edges. But let's see. I'll get you in the sun. No edge destroying here. This knife is tough as nails. Tough as nails, baby. Let's go over to the wood pile. This is my straight up going to be my straight up most carried knife. I can guarantee you, like 100%, this will be my most carried knife from probably here until, I don't know, maybe 3/4 of eternity. So we'll figure that out. We'll figure out that math when we have time. Let's get you guys down here. Get this going. I got some black rubber on there from the tires staining it. No, not staining it. It wiped right off. All right, so let's try to do a pool noodle slice. We're going to use the hollow grind. And look at that. Look at that. Trying to go really thin on the slices. Just shaving it. Just shaving the pool noodle. Wonder if I can do that with the front. Yep. So even the part, this is the part that's made for fine cutting. Even this part is doing fine cutting. It's just awesome. Now let's get some full daddies right here. Look at that. So feather sticking. And now it's listed as a pretty much a one-all do-all. It's listed as your camp, your hunting, your hiking, your regular EDC. It's listed to be able to do pretty much everything. It's your one-all do-all pocket knife. And I have found nothing about this knife that, you know, counters that argues that. This thing has just been, since I've had it now for a couple days, and I've been carrying it, and I don't usually use knives. I don't usually use the knives before I get to test them, because I think it's only fair to test a brand new knife. But this thing has just been so awesome that there was no way I wasn't using it. It's just super, super badass. There we go. Hitting it hard. Hitting it hard to split that. I didn't get any accidental closers. Things went through just fine. this blade. That just broke, not the knife, obviously. But man, this thing is pretty awesome. Oop, I dropped it. Pretty freaking awesome. Pretty awesome. There isn't a wiggle, a jiggle, or anything going on. This thing is badass. It is an absolute beast. It is a cutting machine. It is just everything you'd want your knife to be. Let's find something around. Oh, a bunch of knots in it. Let's see. He says on the website that it's good for camping and all that. Well, you know what I mean? If it's going to be your camp blade, it's got to be good for everything. So we got to make sure. Right through the knots. And that was the hollow grind going through the knot. That's the hollow grind inside the knot. All right. Any warping? No. Any problems? No. This knife is just an absolute badass. That's what it is. Let's see. We got the soccer ball over here. I love it. I'm just literally walking around just looking for things to cut now. All right. So we got the leather ball. All right. Straight up. So it says you can use it for hunting. Well, I can obviously rip skin with it. I can tear with it. I can just slice and dice. Everything I need to cut, I can cut with this. This thing's just folding in my hand. I'm trying not to cut myself. Look at this. Shaving. Shaving, shaving, shaving. Woo, that's close to my thumb. But holy Moses, this thing is nice. All right, let's see. I just kneeled on something. A little sliver, something went straight through my knee. All right, one more thing. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. I just want to keep having fun with it. Let's see. I know I have some 1-inch forest trees growing in the impossible areas. All right, here we go. Got poison ivy everywhere, but I'm not allergic. Shelly is, she's covered it. So let's see, we got this guy right here. Let's knock down some branches. Bam. This is a folding knife. Bam. Bam. Woo! This thing's awesome, man. All right, so poisonous stuff. It's all this is all poisonous stuff. So let's see here. Cut all that away. No problem. Let's see if we can just do a lift. It's a good thing I'm not allergic. Yeah, Shelly came out. She's got welts everywhere. Not me. I'm a jerk. Here it is. The ADV Pitboss 2. Andre de Villas. De Villas. Just, the guy is just awesome. Just freaking awesome. This knife, whew, let you clean all the poison away. This knife is as badass as a knife can be. I am 100% sold, stoked, in love, man. I cannot wait to get another one. Not obviously this model, although I would get one with a frag on it. The frag grip, the titanium is just badass. But he's got one that looks like a little Bowie knife. It's a straight up clip point. It looks like a Bowie. It's called the Badlands Bowie, as a matter of fact. That one I really, really want too. It's one of the most sick, absolutely nasty looking folders you'd ever see. This thing is just crazy, man. This thing is crazy, crazy cool. Let me come pick up my 4-Max. And I love putting it next to the 4-Max because everybody knows the 4-Max. And everybody says, damn, that 4-Max is huge. Well, I mean, come on. Come on, man. So that's it for this one. I'm telling you guys, if you've never seen one, never held one, if you can get the chance, if you go somewhere that has one, check it out. Check it out. Luckily, where some can be over $1,000 and requires a second mortgage, this one's not. This is $349 brand spanking new. For anyone, that's not somebody's special deal. Anybody can get one of these $349 brand spanking new, completely badass, worth it. S35 VN, just crazy cool. This is like all the bells, all the whistles. Awesome. All right, so that's it for this one. I am done. I am happy. I am Donnie B all day. Until next knife.